That is so cool. That's the first time I've actually used that advice. Today, I am going to be trying a sales challenge called Sell ChatGPT This Pen. It's a sales challenge based on the movie Wolf of Wall Street and a scene where this sales team challenges each other to sell a pen because a couple of them claim they can sell anything. And for those of you that know the movie, I actually looked up where this challenge came from, and it's not about whether or not a salesperson could sell anything. It's more about whether or not they ask the right questions in a sales meeting. So it's a really interesting little challenge. And with that in mind, I am going to be trying to sell a pen to these ChatGPT customers that we can use to practice with and see what happens. You never know. It's a totally unpredictable scenario. They are always looking for something different. They always say something different. And if you want to give it a try yourself, I'll post the link. It's free. If you make a sale, post your figures in the comments and tell us a bit about how you closed the deal. That's always fun to hear. And if you have questions, post those too, and we can try and learn from each other. All right, let's give it a shot.
So, hi there. Just browsing today.
Hey, nice to meet you. My name's Imran. I am one of the salesmen here. Happy to tell you anything about our products, but just curious, what brought you in today?
So, I'm looking for new pens for calligraphy. My old ones just aren't cutting it anymore.
Now, a mistake I used to make all the time was jumping into um, product information way too quick. I'd be excited to say, hey, these are all the pens we have. But some of the best sales advice I've gotten over the past little while has been to ask questions. Try to learn as much as you can. So Azealia here is saying she's looking for new pens for calligraphy. Let's try to learn a bit more about that. Oh, calligraphy, that's really cool. How long have you been doing that? And when was the last time you bought a new pen?
I've been doing calligraphy for a few months now. I haven't bought a new pen in a while, so I guess it's about time.
Yeah, fair enough. From what I know of calligraphy, it's definitely important to have a high quality pen to get the kind of um, product you'd be looking for, your final product. And could I ask what your names are? A little awkward.
My name is John. I'm just tagging along to offer my expert opinion on pens. Smirks.
All right. Uh, Let me know in the comments if you have tips and tricks on kind of how you would do things in this conversation. I'm going to try and move it along now. Awesome. Well, great to have you here, John. And what's your name?
My name is Azealia, but I don't think it's relevant to what we're looking for.
Okay. I'm going to try and make a better impression here. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, John and Azealia. And I have a couple different options for you today that I think might suit your needs. We have three different types of pens. One is your basic everyday pen, a great product. One's kind of a mid-range pen. And one is a luxury product. What are you most interested in today? Something to just get you by or something that really makes you stand out?
Luxury does sound pretty nice. What do you think, Azealia?
You know, Azealia, you sound familiar. Do you post any of your work on TikTok? Because John might be right. The Elegance Ink, our luxury pen, might be the right fit for you if you're who I'm thinking of. I think I've seen some of your work.
I doubt it. But that pen does sound pretty nice. Can you tell us more about it?
Okay, I tried a little trick there to see if I could, like, you know, relate to something she might have done, but a dangerous move because I actually don't know if she's posted anything on TikTok. So just a mistake on my part. All right. This is the luxury product I'm talking about, the Elegance Ink fountain pen. So it's made out of titanium. It's got this water-based ink, and it's kind of irrelevant, in terms of sales techniques in general. But for sake of our, challenge today, that's just some background information for you. Absolutely. The Elegance Ink fountain pen is our top of the line product. It's made out of titanium. It's got a water-based ink and it has an incredibly smooth and vibrant finish. So if this is something you're looking to start taking seriously, the Elegance Ink fountain pen is going to take you really far. What do you think?
Wow, that sounds amazing. Azealia, what do you think? Is it within our budget?
It's a great price. It's only $150, so definitely a steal in terms of the luxury pens that are available for something like calligraphy. And if you'd like to try it, Azealia, I can give you a scrap piece of paper to test it on.
So, what do you think, Azealia? Ready to take our calligraphy to the next level?
So John's on my side here. Azelia's being a little quiet. Let's see if we can bring this home. What do you think, Azealia? You in?
So, I don't know if I'm ready to drop that kind of money yet. Maybe we could look at something a little more mid-range.
Okay, another piece of advice I got recently was not to necessarily back down at this point. And it's not so much about not taking no for an answer as it is trying to make clear that there's value in the product that I was just talking about. So I'm definitely not an expert at this yet. And again, if you have tips and tricks on how to do this, please post them in the comments. I'm actually trying to learn more about this. So I'm going to do my best to not um, take a step backwards here and sell the mid-range product. I'm going to try a little harder for the luxury product first, because I do think it would be the best fit for what she's doing. That's fair enough, Azealia. We do have a mid-range product, and it's a great pen. It's made out of aluminum. It's got a gel-based ink. It's not really designed for calligraphy, though. This is more for, signing contracts, that kind of thing, just writing notes for class. It's not a high-end luxury pen, the kind you would need for something like calligraphy. So I would not recommend buying that one. If you're going to take calligraphy seriously, my recommendation would be for the Elegance Ink fountain pen. It's made for that.
Azealia, what do you think? I know it's a bit pricier, but if it takes your calligraphy to the next level, it might be worth it in the long run. Are you ready to invest in your art?
I think that's a great question, John. Are you ready to invest in your art today, Azealia?
So, I guess you're right, John. I'll take the Elegance Ink fountain pen.
That is so cool. That's the first time I've actually used that advice. It's really hard to not back down and just sort of play into their fears, more or less, is what I'm gathering from this. And just making sure that what you're selling solves a problem for the customer. The rollerball really wouldn't be a fit for something like calligraphy, so I'm glad we stayed true. That's fantastic, Azealia. I'm excited for both of you. I'm going to ring you up and I'll meet you at the front. All right, first sale of the week. If you want to give this a try, it's a free product. It's a really interesting way to test your sales ability. And I encourage you to just click the link in the description. I'll put it in the comments as well. And DM me if you make a sale. Post in the comments if you make a sale so we can kind of cheer you on as other people who might be interested in developing this skill set. And definitely post your sales figures. I had someone last week tell me they sold $500,000 worth of Elegance Ink pens, that luxury one that we just sold one of. So if you have tips and tricks on how to do that, let me know, because I definitely want to up the sales, though I'm pretty proud of this one. All right. Good luck, salespeople.